Story 1. It was just another boring Friday in calculus class. It was 7th period, the last class of the week, and everyone was excited because spring break was almost here. We didn't have a test that day, so our teacher, who was super chill, started playing games with us on sporkle.com. We were playing a brand logo quiz when it happened. I remember clearly my friend had just answered Adidas when suddenly the dean's voice came over the speaker. He sounded scared. "This is not a drill. Lockdown now." Right away, our teacher turned off the lights and told us to get to the back of the classroom. Everyone was quiet. A few minutes later, the soft buzzing sound in the room stopped, which meant the school had cut the power. That's when we knew it was serious. Then we heard screaming. A man was yelling down the hallway. 2 girls in the class started crying. As the screams got closer, we heard him hitting lockers, shouting, "I'll kill all of you." The man then started banging on our classroom door, yelling, "Open up!" One girl screamed. Everyone was frozen. The banging lasted forever, then stopped. We heard the footsteps fade away as he walked down the hall, still shouting. About 10 minutes later, though it felt like 30, the dean came back on the speaker. He explained a mentally unstable man had come into the school, attacked the front desk worker, and no one knew if he was armed. Back then, we had no cameras or real security. Later that night, a janitor found the man sleeping in a storage closet. People said he had a .44 Magnum sticking out of his pocket. But before the police could get him, he was gone. No one knows where he went. I just hope he got the help he needed. But honestly, it still gives me nightmares. Story 2. My middle school had 2 lunch periods. 6th graders and some 7th graders had first lunch. I was in line getting food during first lunch on a rainy October day when I heard 4 loud bangs. I thought it was thunder until kids started screaming. Security ran in and told everyone to go into the multi-purpose room. People had to throw their lunches away and hurry inside. The room is huge with a glass wall in the back. Staff started closing the curtains and blocked all exits. My friend Eric asked one of the adults what was going on. When he came back, he whispered, "There's a crazy guy who locked himself in his house across the street. He's threatening to kill cops if they try to evict him. He was outside earlier, watching kids." Turns out he was a registered sex offender too. We were locked inside for over an hour. Later, I found out the man lived next to my friend Brandy. She told me something super creepy. Last Halloween, she saw him writing in his own blood on his window saying, "Don't come here or I'll kill you." Everyone thought it was just a Halloween prank, but now we knew it was real, and we were lucky he never made it onto school grounds. Story 3. I'm 22, just out of college, and I landed a job at my old high school as a tech support assistant. My office is in the basement. It's messy, but there's a cozy little space down there with desks, a TV, and air conditioning. My old computer teachers helped me get the job. They always liked me. One day, while I was eating lunch alone in the office, I got a call from the front desk. "We're in lockdown. Someone with a weapon may be in the building." There was no door on my office, and the basement door didn't lock either. I shut off the lights in my computer screen and sat quietly in the dark. I texted my co-workers Gary and Dave, but they didn't reply. After about 20 minutes, I heard the basement door creak open. Footsteps came running down. Someone entered the office without turning on the light. I hid under the desk. It was silent. Then my phone buzzed. The sound was loud in the quiet room. Footsteps came closer. I panicked and jumped out, begging, "Please don't hurt me." A man in a red plaid shirt and cap grabbed my arm and said, "It's okay. I'm just hiding too. I came to pick up my son." He asked if there was an exit. I pointed it out. Then I asked, "Wait, who are you?" He didn't answer right away. Something felt off. I checked my phone again. The message from Dave said, "Dude, this is crazy. Some guy in a red shirt shot Mr. Buckley. Don't come upstairs." I looked up. The man was staring at me. I could tell he knew I knew. I took off running. A gunshot rang out. It hit something metal behind me, but I made it upstairs. Cops were at the exits and caught him right there in the basement. Mr. Buckley survived. No one ever found out what made the guy snap, but I'll never forget the sound of that gunshot in the dark.